Saw Mr. Beast talking about his Feastables candy bar compared to the Hershey's. So I stopped at Walmart after work and I'm going to pick up both. I'm going to give them both a try and I'm going to give you an honest feedback on it. So I'm going to grab me one of the milk chocolate. Might even grab me a peanut butter cup too, just to try. No comparison. And now I'll grab me a regular Hershey's bar if I can get one. So I've made it home. I've purchased both a Hershey's bar and a Mr. Beast Feastables Milk Chocolate. From the get-go, you can tell the difference in size, and the net weight ounces is 1.55 for the Hershey's and 1.24 for the Mr. Beast Feastables. And I believe I need to check the video, but I think that the Feastables is a tiny bit more expensive. So you're getting more chocolate for the price for Hershey's. But this is mainly a taste test. So let me go ahead and open both of these up and go from there. And I remember Mr. Beast saying on one of his interviews that he didn't like the Feastables being broken in the store. So it didn't feel like it's broken or anything. It was one of the first ones that I grabbed. But let's see here what it looks like. My kids have tried these before, but I've never tried them. Different shapes. You can see that it's comparably, and it looks a little bit thicker for the Feastables. But first I'm going to try the Feastables and see how that goes. The Feastables is pretty good. It almost gives me kind of a silky Dove bar type of feel to it. The thickness gives a little bit of a crunch to it. Now, I grew up with Hershey's, so it's always going to be hard to beat, but side by side, I want to try, see what it's like. To be honest with you, the Hershey's kind of has a waxy feel to it compared to the Feastables, but as far as texture goes, I think I like the Feastables. Has more of a, like I said, a silky smooth, and it seems like, yeah, seems like the Hershey's has more of a waxy texture of the chewing. And I think that the Feastables actually has a, take this however you want it, but it has like a almost a better finish. Not overpowering. So honestly, and as far as taste goes, out of a scale of 1 to 10, I would say that the Mr. Beast Feastables probably about an 8, and the Hershey's probably about a 7, to be honest with you. As far as price goes, you're definitely getting more money worth from the Hershey's, but I would look at the Feastables more as like a treat. Um, Definitely wouldn't use these big bars for if you wanted to use for like a s'more. It'd be a hard time melting these things. But if you just want a dessert, this would probably be a good way to go, the Feastables. But I would say for s'mores, things like that, and price, the Hershey's. But I do have to say, Mr. Beast put his money where his mouth is. Actually, not pretty bad. Not too bad, I should say. So, I also wanted to try the peanut butter cups. It might be backwards since I'm doing a selfie mode, but I don't have peanut butter cups to compare from Reese's or anything, but well, already, which isn't a big deal. I'm going to be eating it anyways, and I've had way worse on Reese's cups, but you can see it's got a bit of a broken piece off of it, but not a big deal. I just know that he was on one of his interviews, he was talking about having an issue with the breaking of his candy bars in the store. These are good, but it tastes like almost like a pure peanut butter. Um, what I mean is it'd be like it just taking a spoonful of peanut butter and putting it in with chocolate. Nothing wrong with that, but I think Reese's has more of a, which could be just I'm just getting used to. I got used to it over the years, but Reese's has almost kind of like a gritty peanut butter, maybe even a little bit sweeter, but not too bad. This was like 3 something for 2 peanut butter cups. I don't know what Reese's ounces are, but this one is 1.41 ounces for 2 Reese's cup or 2 Mr. Beast Feastable cups. But I don't know if I'd be spending $3 all the time for these, because you can get a 4 or 5 pack of the small size Reese's cups for $1.25 at a dollar store. But to be honest with you, it's not bad. I think the peanut butter could be a little bit sweeter, but like I said, it's nothing wrong with being different on it. But without having a Reese's right here to compare to it, I would probably say Reese's would probably be a 9, and these would probably be about 7 on a scale of 1 to 10. But I think overall, I'm sure there's always room for improvement. I know Mr. Beast seemed like, from what I've seen on his interviews and things, that he's always looking to make things better. So hopefully this maybe will get to him, help him out. But I've never done a comparison video like this before. Figured if I'm getting new into YouTube, that this would be an interesting thing to do. But it's about the same as far as calories per size. 210 for the Reese or the Hershey can't talk Hershey milk chocolate, and 190 for the Feastables. 220 for the whole package of the cups, peanut butter cups. But I do have to say, from what I've seen, the ingredient list, it does look like these are the Feastables do have, seem like, less ingredients, but not by a whole lot. The sugars is less in the Feastables, which is good. But like I said, I think he just knows that he's trying to make a product that's a little bit healthier as far as snacking, things like that go. But either way, I think the Feastables is a 2 thumbs up in my book. All right. Well, Mr. Beast, you got a good product. Um, Once again, the Feastables, I think, as far as taste goes, is just a little bit higher, and as far as smoothness and taste, than the Hershey's. Peanut butter cups just maybe a 1 or 2 steps lower than the Reese's, but both good in my book. Hope you enjoy, and maybe I'll come back and try to do some other comparison videos and give reviews on that too. Just trying to find a niche. Thank you and good night.